Hey, hi, how are you? Remember the game Road to Gramby's? If you don't, it's a game where you drive 6 hours to visit your 309-year-old grandmother. Just in case you want to try this, I'll be telling you how to increase your chance of success significantly. Yeah, you could call this a guide. Once you spawn in, reset until a magazine spawns with 30 bullets in it. You never know when you will need to shoot someone. Also, don't trust anyone. Shoot everyone that acts friendly. They will betray you later. Now put your gun in the passenger seat. Throw out the other seats too, they're just wasting precious space. Fill up your car with gas, throw out that radio, and you're finally ready to go. When you enter Texas, don't stop for any reason, especially not that Pyramid Temple thing. It's always a war zone there. But if you're 100% sure no one is anywhere close to you, stop at the closest building to see if there's anything useful. If you see one of those neon blue buildings, it would be great if you got the remote button. You wouldn't have to stop to get it later. Also, if you find an anchor, slap it onto it, attach it somewhere on your car, and put the button close enough for you to be able to click it. Oh yeah, if you find a gas station, get some more gas for the road. After Texas, you enter the Namib Desert. Here you can start stopping at the buildings more often without worrying that you will be shot by a bloodthirsty 8-year-old. Things you need to look out for are thrusters and connectors. You can use the connector like a backpack expander from TF2. The thruster you will need later, so make sure not to lose it. At one point, you might find a door and find out it's great for flying, but it's even better at protecting the explosives in the back of your car. It would be really good if you found another thruster, just in case you lose the other one. You found spray paint, and you're wondering if it's useful. If it's a dark color, yes, make your car as dark as possible. It will blend in with the eternal night most servers have. After a while of driving, you will encounter a hill that is too steep to drive up on. So drive away from the road until the hill gets less steep, and you'll be able to get up. The next place you will need to cross is the forest. Great place to take a break if you need one. Sometimes a gas can spawn with more gas than it should have, so make sure to look for those. If you find the third thruster, get it just in case you lose the other two. Now you enter the snow area, the smallest area you will need to go through. You can get through it in under 2 minutes, there's nothing to talk about here. After the 1-minute drive, you enter a wasteland where the ground is made out of purple fruity pebbles. Once you get to another steep hill, do the same thing you did earlier. You should start to look for a rope now because it's going to be useful soon. At this point, your gas can collection should be looking like this. If you find more thrusters, keep them in case you lose the others. If you walk into a building and find even more thrusters, keep them in case you lose the others. Finally, after you leave Fruity Pebble Zone, you enter the blue layer of a Jawbreaker. Here things can sometimes spawn 2 times. It's great if you find a gas station. Your gas can tower should be looking like this at this point. You will get distracted by something weird and fall into the pit. Now you might be asking, how do I get past this? Remember those gas cans, thrusters, and that rope you have? Grab your gas can tower, attach one end of the rope to it, grab one of your thrusters, and fly up, only to realize that the gas cans are too heavy so you can't fly all the way to the top. Throw away the gas cans except one and make it to the top. I'm sure there was an easier way, but my 2 brain cells couldn't think of anything better. This is the longest part of your journey, so I would recommend listening to your favorite music, because listening to this for an hour isn't fun. After a long time, you will see this giant wall, which means you are really close to getting to the end. When you get past the wall, you will most likely see Gramby's house in the distance. At the end, you will have a gas can dog thing, so yeah, that's cool. This game does have an ending, so I'll cut that out so I don't spoil it for you. So, you finished Road to Gramby's. What's a better way to end this than shooting this gas can? As you can see, I didn't really have an idea for an ending, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed.